All right. Well, I have a few minutes here, and we're waiting on our rest of our dancers and head staff and all that to get situated. I'd like to take a few minutes here to recognize some of our Powwow sponsors. Also, on just want to give a big shout out to the ONNO Powwow Committee, all the ONNO members, all the hard work, all the fundraising, all of their efforts this past year didn't go unnoticed. We definitely would not be here celebrating through song and dance here this afternoon without all of the hard work of all of our ONNO members and Powwow Committee. So let's give them a big round of applause. Lots of fundraising, lots of hard work, lots of hours, man hours, lots of belts sold, lots of all kinds of food fundraisers, everything to make this happen. So I want to say mahalo and miigwech to them as well. But also we want to recognize our gold sponsor, the Waianae Development Council. They are a premier community economic development agency and a leader in the community development field. WEDC is passionate about expanding community opportunities for Native Hawaiians and Waianae Coast residents. Also, our Highgate Hotels. Highgate is the industry-leading hotel management, investment, technology, and development firm with a diverse portfolio of hotels. They continue to strive to make an impact on hospitality as well as the greater global community. So they are some of the host sponsors here for some of the head staff. I know they've been making sure our pillows have been fluffy and our towels have been nice and warm, folded, crisp, ready to go. And also the Kaimana Beach Hotel. The Kaimana Beach Hotel is committed to preserving the land, sea, and skies for future generations to enjoy. This starts with the small daily changes and concerted commitment to our own backyard, Waikiki's Gold Coast. So it's just some of our sponsors and also our ONNO members. Let's give them all a big mahalo and shimigwich, wopalatonka, pinagigi, gracias, all above. At this point, we're going to do a first call here for all our dancers, all of you in the parking lot, if you can hear me. We're going to do first call here for our grand entry. So ask our color guard. So I want to say big witch to each and every one of you for coming. We're going to be rocking and rolling. Looks like our host drum is coming and walking on up. We got our local host here as well. committee or volunteer, get our host drums, drum pits mic'd up here, ready to rock and roll. We got some mics over here, and we got some cords. We just need someone to run them along, get us hooked up, rocking and rolling, get us some juice, so we can rock this island here shortly. Plug us in, turn us up, get us some juice. Yat Actually, I'm just the voice. Sky's in charge. All right, we're going to do second call. All dancers, all singers. Second call. Also, we need all of our host drums. 808 boys, TBZ, come a running. You are being called. You are being summoned. You are being beckoned to the arena. Also, we need our head staff, our MC. Oh, wait. Never mind. We need our arena director. Sky, where you be? At this point, if I could call your attention here to the arena, we are going to do our traditional opening. Okay. All right. So we have some of our ONNO members here going to be doing our traditional opening. Going to be doing some of our traditional opening protocols here. They're going to be chanting, and also they're going to be giving the gift of hula here to get us started and to transition these lands here into our hands, so we can continue singing and dancing the day away. So if I could call your attention here to the front of our MC stand, we're going to get started with our traditional opening and welcoming here from our ONNO members. As they get started, they are performing sacred musical chairs right now. But I believe they're ready. And as soon as they're ready, we'll get started here. So if I can get your kind attention, all your eyes and ears and everything else kind of pointed this way. Here we go. All right, now we're going to move to the gift of hula.
Sign up as an Expedia member and see more.
Just the perks of the free YouTube, you know. All right, put your hands together, folks. Awesome. That was the gift of hula. Just want to make mention that these young girls here that were performing the hula, they're actually native Hawaiian, and also they are Aliu and Yakima, and they are practicing and learning the ways of the hula here, and so wanted to really give them some praise and recognition here. So once again, let's put our hands together, folks. That was amazing. That was super awesome. Now at this time too, we have another acknowledgement we'd like to do, and so at this point, we're gonna call out Grandma. Alma Suki, come on. Suki, Alma Suki, Umbe. Come on out. This is the girls' grandma, and I believe their teacher as well. And so the Powwow committee here, the ONNO members, have a gift, gifting a star blanket here to Alma for all of her hard work, all of her knowledge that she gives so tirelessly. We know that when you're working with your family and your little ones, you know those gifts and that knowledge, that transition that comes with part of the territory that we give, and we do that, tirelessly. We do that without recognition sometimes, and we wanted to be able to honor Grandma Alma here on behalf of the ONNO members, also on behalf of her granddaughters as well. So, yeah, such an awesome recognition here on behalf of our ONNO Powwow committee here. So now we kind of come over here. We're going to do a drum roll call here. We got our local host drum, 808 boys. Are you here? I see the drum. Go ahead and hit the drum, boys. And also we have our visiting host drum all the way from Twin Cities, Minnesota. We have our visiting host drum, TBZ, the boys. All right, so we're do a third call here. We're gonna have a short little meeting here with our arena director and kind of get our schedule, our itinerary of our grand entry celebration. We're gonna get things lined up, get things ready to rock and roll here with our host drums. And so third call, all dancers, head dancers, report to the grand entry area. We're going to be starting shortly. No, well, a turtle when we were first leaving, but that was it. But other than that, it was good. Good. I got two more coolers. Not much dancers, so. All right, we're just about ready here for grand entry. We have our Eagle staff carrier Mr. Warren Stade, all the way from the Shakopee community here in Minnesota. We have our color guard as well, the American Legion Post 114 Bushmasters, all the way from Salt River, Pima, Maricopa Indian community. And we have our head dancers, Mr. Gabe and Diane Drogier, as well. And we even have our few royalty as well. So whenever our arena director is ready to go, we're going to share grand entry here between our host drums. We're going to start 4 push-ups here with our visiting host, the boys. And then we'll move to 4 push-ups for our local host drum, the 808 boys. All right, we're about ready to go here very shortly in about 13 and a half seconds. Be ready to rock and roll. All right, that was about 13 and a half seconds, so we're ready to go. If you're ready to rock and roll, Sky. All right. Move on over to our host drum for our first grand entry song, all the way from Twin Cities, Minnesota. The boys, grand entry time. Take it away. All right, folks, bringing in our Eagle staff, Mr. Warren Stade, all the way from Shakopee, Minnewacaton community. And following our Eagle staff, we have our American Legion Post 114 Bushmasters, all the way from Salt River, Pima, Maricopa Indian Community. And following our Eagle staff, we have our head male dancer, Mr. Gabe DeRozier. And followed by our dancing along with him, our head female dancer, Diane DeRozier. Ladies and gentlemen, behind our princesses, we have our men's traditional dancer, followed by our non-bustle grass dancers. Immediately following our grass dancers, we have our women's traditional. And behind our women's traditional, we have our Anishinaabeg jingle dress, also known as our medicine dress, our jingle dress dancers. Immediately following our jingle dress dancers, we have our graceful women's fancy shawl dancers. Moving on over to our 808 boys, local host drum. Also coming in our grand entry, we have our Vancouver Aboriginal Child and Family Service Society, all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia. And ladies and gentlemen, all of our dancers are in the arena. Let's hear it. Put your hands together, folks. Our first grand entry, the ONNO Powwow in Paradise 2023. Put your hands together, folks. That was grand entry number 1. Powwow in Paradise. Ask you to please remain standing as we move over to our host drum here for our flag song here. 2 push-ups of our Native American national anthem. Please remain standing for our victory song. All right, folks, put your hands together. Victory song, the boys and our veterans here. At this time, we'd like to ask our veterans to post their colors. Bringing in the Eagle staff, Warren Stade from Prior Lake, Minnesota. He's a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Eagle staff that he carries belonged to Warren's great-grandfather, the late Amos Crooks, who served in the United States Army during World War II and the Korean War, and now travels with Warren to powwows and the Kit Fox Society needs help. Again, put your hands together for Warren Stade, our Eagle staff carrier. And at this time, you can see our ONNO members here. They are presenting our head staff with the traditional Hawaiian lei ceremony here. And this is a act from the heart. It's something that is very, very important as a welcoming gesture. It's a gesture that is showing love and showing care. It's definitely something that is not to be taken lightly. So I want to say miigwech to our ONNO staff, our ONNO members here for the gifting of the leis. Next up, we want to call up our color guard, our American Legion Post 114 Bushmasters from the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community. Bringing in, my papers will stop blowing around, the United States flag, Calvin Watuma, a United States Army veteran. Put your hands together, folks. Bringing in the Hawaii state flag, Cecilia Price, United States Army veteran. Bringing in the Salt River community flag, Raymond Price, United States Army veteran. Bringing in the Arizona state flag, Michael Weingarten, United States Army veteran. Bringing in the Prisoners of War Missing in Action flag, Joe Jacobson, United States Marine veteran. Put your hands together, folks, for our color guard here as they post their colors. At this point, we're going to allow some time for our veterans to come over here. They'll be presented with our traditional lei ceremonies here. At this point, we'd also like to say a warm welcome and miigwech to our head male dancer, champion grass dancer, song composer, lead singer extraordinaire, Mr. Gabe DeRoge, all the way from Browns Valley, Minnesota, Anishinaabe. Gabe is also a first language speaker and a teacher of the Anishinaabe language. Also, his beautiful wife, our head female dancer, champion jingle dress dancer, Diane DeRoge, all the way from Siston-Wapton, Browns Valley, Minnesota. She's no stranger to the powwow circle. At this time, we'd also like to recognize our royalty, our princesses. Miss Hickory Apache 2021-2023, Kelsey Quintana. Put your hands together. Miigwech for joining us here, the ONNO Powwow on Paradise. Holding the title of Fox Morset Powwow Princess, White Shield, North Dakota, the Mandan Hidatsa Rikra Nation, Shaylee Gray. Also, welcome to the ONNO Powwow on Paradise here in beautiful Waikiki, Honolulu. Also at this time, I believe we're going to be calling up our arena director, Mr. Sky, none other than Sky here. He's no stranger to the Powwow world here. Champion fancy dancer, champion arena director, champion bronc rider. I don't know, all kinds of other champions. Yeah, I think he's a champion cornhole player too as well. So put your hands together here for Sky Medicine Bear. I like that shirt too, Sky. Might have to get it. I don't know. I might need to lay off the canes a little bit. But all right, we're gonna call up our local host drum, the 808 boys. Put your hands together, folks. And then also we'd like to acknowledge our head staff here, our visiting host drum, TBZ the boys. As we move on into our we'll have them come up after our invocation. So we're going to call up our invocation, and I believe that is Thelma. Please come on up. We're going to believe you've been make your way across the arena here. One of our elder dancers here is going to be giving our invocation here for this afternoon's festivities.
Itamix kanoton ni. Nisto nitani ko it's tukimaki. Nitani ko sa itapo. I'll say this in English. My grandfather, Nicholas King, went to World War I, and he fought and luckily came back home. And when the war ended, World War I, he went up a war-torn tower in France, and he looked around. All was stricken, and as he was walking up this war-torn tower spiral, he saw these different musical instruments on the wall, and he picked one up that he could use as a drum. So at the top of the tower, as he was looking around, he sang as a victory song, and so happy that the war had ended and we had won the war. And so that's where the origin of my name came from. It's Tukimaki means woman on high, drumming. So that's the most direct translation I can give. So I'm from the Blood Reserve. That's part of the Treaty Number 7, Blackfoot Nation, and my husband and I moved here to Hawaii in 1986 after I regained my status. I'm just giving you a bit of history. I regained my status because back then, when you married a non-Indian, a non-status Indian, or a Métis, the Indian woman would lose her rights, and that's what happened to me. So a group of Native women who formed a group, Indian Rights for Indian Women, and we fought this issue. And after 15 years, we won. So we all regained our status. So, yes. So that's part of my history. And my husband and I moved here after winning a ticket to Hawaii. And we kept coming back during my summer break. I'm a teacher as well. And after a while, we were coming back every Christmas. Funny, my husband said, "Why don't we just move here?" So that's what we did. And my husband was a sports photographer, and we had a wedding photography business in Edmonton, Alberta. So he started in sports, and then we transferred to wedding photography. And we did that for many years, and we photographed local people and also many, many tourists. And I did this also teaching full-time. So it was a very fun time for us. Anyway, to say my prayer, itamix kanotuni. Ikstum natasitak kinokko tuhpinan, mahkokiti ipaska pinan. Ayo napsituki spumuki nakokiti tapsinan, nakokitskote istitaksunan. Anokix kay iko mat amokististumsin. Ayo napsituki spumukinan nakokiti itapspinan anok nitaksi paskakpinan. Spumukinan nakokiti tapsinan. Naknitsinin na maka ika po taki nok nakokiti ipaskakpinan anok kristikoiki tomorrow. Ayo istibetapi ikimukinan ispumukinan nakokiti ka kimanan nakokiti tapsinan nitsapi mo wax makokati tapsi makotsuot ukapisutsima makapiya ayo napsutuki ispumukinan ako mimukinan. Amen.
Thank you, Tama. Thank you.
All right, I'd like to say mahalo and miigwech to our invocation for providing those awesome words here, blessing us here this afternoon. At this time, we're going to call up our drum groups to come and receive the traditional lay here from our ONNO members. So we'll call up the boys here. Come on up, gentlemen. We're going to take a little time here to present you with a lay and this traditional honoring, giving ceremony here. It's something that is our protocol here from our local Hawaii members here. And wanted to welcome you here to this land for bringing your awesome talents, bringing your awesome music, and your families here to celebrate with us here on Magic Island in beautiful Hawaii. And
We'd like to call up our MC. Let's give it up. Let's give a big hand to our MC, Mr. Bud Day.
all right, say miigwech to the ONNO members here for this awesome gift. Now we like to call the 808 boys, our local host drum, also to come on up and receive a lay here from our ONNO member, our ONNO Powwow committee members. Put your hands together, folks, for our local group here, 808 boys. Want to acknowledge our drum groups here, those that are familiar with the Powwow Circle and know that sometimes as a host drum, as an invited drum, sometimes you might be doing a lot of singing, and that's going to be, we're going to be providing us with some awesome music here all day long. So be sure that if you feel free to come on up, buy them a lemonade, maybe a fry bread, maybe grease up their throats a little bit here, as we're going to be hearing from these boys all day long. We're providing with the awesome tunes here. Really quickly, before we move on into our rest of our powwow, I'd like to call up the The Youth Advisory Committee, the Vancouver Aboriginal Child and Family Services take a step forward. I'd like to talk a little bit about this group and acknowledge them as well, coming all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia. The Youth Advisory Committee consists of youth from 16 to 28 years old, and they advocate for the rights of Indigenous children and care and making changes to the child welfare system in Canada. They have met with youth and professionals in several cities and countries to share thoughts about ideas of making positive changes in the child welfare systems. The Youth Advisory Committee completed regalia making project during the pandemic, and this is one of their first opportunities to wear them for a ceremony. The 5 youth in attendance are accompanied by 2 very special social workers and their respected agency elder. The Youth Advisory Committee are very excited to attend the ONNO Powwow in Paradise. So we'd like to welcome them as well. So say Chimigwech to all your hard work and your advocacy here. We need more and more Indigenous people to stand up for our children, whether they're in the child welfare system or adoption agencies or wherever they are throughout the country. We know that we need advocates to stand up and speak for our youth, speak for our little ones, and stand up and support them so that they may be supported throughout their life, because we know how tough a situation it is. We know how it can be. I'm sure many of us are far too familiar with the struggles that happened with the Indian Child Welfare Act and the child welfare systems here in the United States and Canada. So I want to say miigwech to our youth here from Vancouver. Let's put our hands together for all the hard work that they did and continue to do for our youth. All right, miigwech, mahalo. At this time, we are going to move into our program, and we're going to ask our local boys to provide us with a sneak up, if you guys could do that. And we'll come over to our host drum, the boys, for a crow hop. I like to go old school. You know, a long time ago when I was little, every powwow, no matter where you went, as soon as Grand True was over, sneak up in a crow hop. And we're going to, if you don't mind, Sky, we're going to go sneak up in a crow hop and get our program started here. So 808 boys, whenever you guys are ready, we're going to invite everyone on out, all dancers, whether you're in regalia or not. If you're sitting there, if you want to work off that fry bread you just waited in line for, come on out and join us here in the arena. This is an intertribal arena. This is something that we're here to celebrate song and dance through movement of life. So come on out and join us here. We're going to move to 808 boys. Sneak up. Everybody come on out. Head dancers too. And it's not just for the men, folks. All you women dancers, come on out too. That's it, folks. Don't be shy. Come on out. Celebrate the Paradise Way. right, Miigwech, put your hands together, folks. Mahalo 808 boys for that beautiful sneak up song. At this time, we move on down to our visiting host, the boys, for a foot slide crow hop. Hey, everybody, on Bay Omar, come on out. All right, Miigwech, mahalo, TBZ for that beautiful crow hop song. Also known as a foot slide. So if you're not familiar with some of our powwow dances and our powwow songs, they are, a lot of times our dances will have some specialty songs. And a little bit later here in the program, we'll also be calling upon our head dancers for possibly a two-step, maybe some friendship dances later. Also, we're going to be doing showcasing all of our different powwow dance styles here throughout the day. We have our men's traditional, our men's grass dance, our men's, I'm not sure if we have, I believe we have one fancy bustle dancer. I know we have a couple of champion fancy dance bustle dancers kind of chilling in the wings. I don't know if they brought their regalia or their outfit or their Indian clothes, but if not, we might get them to get on out here, show us an exhibition or something. But we also have our ladies styles. We have our women's traditional, both northern and southern styles represented here. We have our women's jingle dress dance, as well as our women's fancy dance, graceful fancy shawl dancers. And so at this time, we're going to be moving on over to a round of intertribals, a couple rounds of intertribals here. And these dances are open for everyone, anyone and everybody. Come on out and join us here in a celebration of song and dance, celebration of life through movement. You know, that's some of the reasons why we dance here is we dance to celebrate life. We dance also to celebrate the fact that we are still here. We are still here, and much like you guys here in beautiful Hawaii, celebrating the resurgence of our culture, and being able to celebrate in these ways is something to be proud of, something to behold. And so we're moving on over to our 808 boys for our intertribal dance. This is something that you do not need outfit. You don't need a regalia. You don't even come right on out. You move however the beat moves you. There's no right or wrong way to come on out here. As long as the only rule is you gotta leave your clothes on. So that's the only rule. Sky said sometimes he's willing to be a little bit lenient with that one, but for now, we're gonna keep it family friendly. Yeah, we're in Hawaii, so unless you have a grass skirt, you got to keep your clothes on. We want to be mindful to our families here, our children. But all jokes aside, this is a intertribal dance for everyone. Everyone, come on out. So we'll move over here to 808 Boys Intertribal time. All right, folks, come on out and join our head dancers here. I see all you dancers. We had a full arena during grand entry time, so come on out. All you sitting over there along the edge of the arena, I know you want to come out here. Don't be shy. Come on out and shake a leg. All right, put your hands together, folks. That was our local host drum, 808 Boys, with our first intertribal of the day, of many for the day. We're going to be moving on over to the boys, all the way from Twin Cities, Minnesota. Going to be rocking the house here with an intertribal. Again, everybody's welcome. Come on out, come out. All right, folks, that is the one. Come on out. Let's love this way. Again, folks, this arena is open to one and all. Come on out. Come and celebrate, sing and sway. The Paradise Way. All right. Put your hands together, folks. That was our host drum, the boys, rocking the house with an awesome intertribal dancing. Again, those of you just joining us here on beautiful Magic Island on this beautiful overcast day, I know we want sunshine and paradise, but if you're out here dancing, this is all right. This is perfect dancing weather. Got a nice little breeze going. We got sunshine peeking through here and there, and we got some awesome music to dance to as well. We're going to keep rocking and rolling here until our arena director tells me otherwise. I know we got lots to go here in this schedule here for today, but we're going to move over to 808 Boys here in just a second. But I also like to make mention that our visiting host drum here has some T-shirts for sale. Kind of help offset some of our travel expenses, and we know that going to Leonard's and all the shaved ice stands and all that stuff can get a little pricey here and there, and especially as our boys like to eat. And so here they're very limited, very limited. It says the boys Powwow in Paradise, Honolulu, Hawaii, 2023. It's got some beautiful flowers on here. And their size is medium to XX, I believe. And I'm not sure how much they are. I think they're $40, very limited. I think there's 9.5 shirts left. So somewhere around there, come see our host drum if you would like to purchase a shirt. Also, we got some other shirts here as well from the boys. Also limited edition as well. There's only a short amount of them. It says Indigenous Music, the boys, for Powwow Country since 1989. That's a long time to be singing. So very fortunate to have such a great caliber group here, along with our 808 boys here. Awesome music all day long. So we move on over here to our 808 boys, Intertribal time. We're going to keep rocking and rolling here until I hear otherwise, but I know we got lots of exhibitions. We got lots of other things here to go take place throughout the evening. So, 808 boys, take it away. right, put your hands together, folks. The 808 boys providing some awesome tunage here for this afternoon. See, we got some more dancers joining us here, and probably more throughout the weekend. Going to be popping in and out. Awesome to see such a great turnout here from the mainland, from the Turtle Island. Yeah, I came here about 15 years ago. My wife and I came with some friends of ours, and we were here for about 6 or 7 days. And after about 3 or 4 days, people were kind of asking us, "Oh, are you guys native?" And kind of a bunch of big brown guys and a bunch of brown people. And yeah. We're native, and oh, awesome. And so we're kind of hanging out. And about the 4th or 5th day, someone asked us, "Hey, are you guys native?" And, yeah, we're native. Oh, which island? Like, Turtle Island? So, yeah, here we were about 4 days in a row. We were telling people we were Hawaiian. We were just lying to people. Come to find out, we had to tell them we're from Turtle Island. Who would have thunk? All right, we're going to move on down to Mandaree Singers. Take it away. Oh, wait. No, never mind. They didn't show it. They missed their flight. All right, the boys. It's travel time. What you going to do? And everybody come on out. Again, this is Intertribal time. You do not need a outfit. You do not need a Indian shirt on. You don't even need rhythm. Sky said you don't even need rhythm. You can just do what you want to do. Move how you want to move. All right, the boys, Intertribal time. right, folks, put your hands together. That was another Intertribal here by our host drum, The Boys. Awesome to hear old tunes, that good old porcupine tune there, serenading our ears, tickling our eardrums. Awesome. Those that do not know our lead singer here, Mr. Hokie Claremont, he is the son of one of our legendary singers here, lead singer of Porcupine, Mr. Jim Claremont. Also, song composer, also very, very important teacher in our lives. Growing up as a young group, it's good to, we all have mentors, we all have teachers, knowledge keepers, who pass along that knowledge for our future as we move along through this powwow life, our powwow world. And if it wasn't for our teachers, it wasn't the ones who helped us pave the way along the way, our powwows would not be where they are today, and they have definitely come a long way. And we see many, many little ones out here, our future. A lot of our little ones are just learning, just tying on their outfits for the first time maybe. And we can see that our powwow, our future, is in good hands, with all the parents, all the grandparents, aunties, uncles, the older brothers and sisters, cousins, paving the way and showing and teaching our little ones the way. A lot of times we don't even have to teach them. They see, they watch, they emulate. They'll pick up different things around the house. You'll see some of our little ones that want to be fancy dancers, dancing in the living room with washcloths as their dance sticks, or maybe our little ones, taking a spatula and a big mixing bowl and singing a grand entry tune on the kitchen floor. That's a lot of how that we started out that way. We see and we emulate what we like. And so I want to say miigwech to all of our powwow goers here, all of our teachers, all of those that have a hand in paving the way for our future. We wouldn't be where we are today without our teachers. So, if you have somebody that you looked up to, had somebody that showed you something or gave you encouragement, think of them, remind them, give them a call, shake their hand, give them a nice hug, because, we wouldn't be where we are without our teachers, and as a group here, our group here, the boys, been singing a long time, since 1989, like that t-shirt says. And so really appreciative of the life we live in this powwow world where it's brought us, and as you can see, lots of dancers made their way here, and it's really, really cool to see, such a support here for our ONNO Powwow in Paradise. Lots and lots of people come here to celebrate with us. So saying about that much, I like to have our Tiny Tot stand by in a few songs or however long. So you parents be getting your little ones ready. Maybe wake them up from their nap. Maybe change their pamper if it's kind of sagging way down there by their knees. Indians are the only ones that get diaper rash on their knees. Gee, I don't know. Some parents are a little too busy jamming out here. So, yeah, look after your little ones. Make sure that we haven't had a lost little one yet. So we're on a good start. We're off to a good start here in Powwow in Paradise. We're going to move on over for another Intertribal here. Again, Tiny Tots. Be standing by. Parents, be getting them ready, lacing them up, tying them on. 808 boys. Intertribal time.
Hey!
All right, folks, put your hands together. Intertribal from 808 Boys. Good song, another good old tune there. Awesome. Just want to make mention, I seen there was this little guy out there. Man, he was really jamming, and he was coming by here, and man, I was checking out his rig, checking out his outfit, and I was looking, and I said, man, that's a cool outfit. Little guy got sharks on his outfit. And man, he was cutting it up. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about you. He was getting down. He had some sweet moves. He was sliding his leg and everything. I said, man, this guy, I don't know where he's seen me before, but he's definitely stealing my moves. But I want to give him a round of applause because he's cutting it up like no one was watching. That's how it should be when you're out here. Just jam out like no one's watching. And, man, that's a cool outfit to have here in Powwow in Paradise. Here on Magic Island, he's got sharks on his outfit, and that is, I'm telling you, that's top notch. I wish I had sharks on my outfit. All right, we're going to be moving back over here to the boys for one more Intertribal, and I believe we might be moving into our Tiny Tots fairly shortly. So, parents, get your kids ready. Maybe even if they're not your kids, get them ready anyways. All right, the boys, take it away. Intertribal time. When you want to start doing exhibitions or anything? Probably spread them out, right?
Yeah. Maybe after the Tiny Tots do the Golden Age.
Okay. Sounds good.
In case the sun pops out.
Yeah. It goes like this. Just kidding.
How's we chop these legal? How's illegal?
Just make one. Just make a lead for it. Brand new one.
Sorry, jumped the gun with that.
What happens when you get put on the spot.
No, that's
But anyway, yeah, Tiny Tots also be standing by. Golden Age, all you Golden Agers. If you are not sure if you're Golden Age or not, we're not going to call you out. We're going to leave that one up to you. If you're Golden Age, we're not in that business here, calling out Golden Agers. But Golden Age, be standing by for your exhibition. We're going to give you a song to show your stuff, strut your moves. We're going to probably do women first and then the males following them. So be standing by here after our Tiny Tots. Tiny Tots coming up. Golden Age, you're not far behind. That might be a good, yeah, we got a good precursor here to tell if you're a Golden Age or not. So when you're flying your Golden Age flag, a good way to tell if you're Golden Age or not is to flash your teeth if you have any. If you have some and you can put them in your hand and you can show everybody, you're probably Golden Age. Either that or you really like candy growing up. One or the other. All right. Whenever you're ready, we're ready. The boys, Intertribal time. Stand by, Tiny Tots. right, put your hands together, folks. Let them hear it. That was the boys with an Intertribal, Internation song for everyone. We're going to ask everyone to clear the arena at this time unless you are a Tiny Tot. And if you are not in the arena and you are a Tiny Tot, we're going to ask that you come on out at this time. At this time, we like to call out all of our Tiny Tot dancers, all of our little ones, our youth, our toddlers. All you little ones, come on out. This is your time to shine. So our Tiny Tots specify not just if you're short. If you're just a short dancer, this song is for our youth, our little ones, not necessarily for our tiny dancers. I know we got some tiny dancers out there, but this song is for our youth, our little ones. Again, talked a little bit earlier here, talking about our little ones, how they like to watch and emulate. You know, sometimes they have a favorite dancer, maybe because of their sweet moves. Maybe it's because the colors of their outfit. Maybe it's because it's their uncle or their auntie. But a lot of times we have our little ones and they really, really have a favorite dancer and they really, really watch and really, really pay attention. Even though our little ones, you know, sometimes we're like, man, they don't listen. But they really pay attention sometimes. Sometimes. So, yeah, all you Tiny Tots. Man, there was a bunch of Tiny Tots grand entry, and we got 1, 2 out here right now. So all you little ones, all you parents of little ones, send them on out because we have an awesome gift here for the little ones here today. They have some little lays here. I believe that our youth members of our ONNO are going to be passing out. Yeah, they're awesome. Are those candy lays? Oh, wow. Those are candy lays. Special lays, too. So I know all you parents, you know how you love it when your little ones come out and get sugared up. We got some of our, one of our singers, he's one of the favorite uncles of our drum group because he's always got a snack bag. And all the little ones come running up to him because they got suckers and he's got candy and all kinds of snacks, gummy bears and everything. So all of our little ones of our group, that's their favorite uncle whenever he's there because he always has a snack bag. So if you are willing and ready to have your kids come on out and dance for a awesome, beautiful candy lay. They don't have to be dressed either. You don't have to have an outfit. Just a diaper, at least a diaper. It don't matter if it's Pampers or if it's Huggies or if it's Parents' Choice. You guys know about Parents' Choice. How many of you guys know about Parents' Choice? Yeah. It's kind of like Kirkland, right? We all know Kirkland. We all know, everybody knows that Indians will never shy away from a bargain. All right, looks like we got plenty of Tiny Tots out here. Again, folks, send them on out. Even if they don't have outfit, they don't have a regalia, we want to encourage our little ones. We want to encourage our future, encourage our youth. And sometimes we don't want to shame anybody for not having an outfit or having a regalia. Maybe they just want to dance and come on out. So we're going to move on over to our next drum in order. That'd be our 808 boys with a song for our little ones, our future, our Tiny Tots. Whenever you're ready, boys, take it away. Tiny Tot song. And all of you powwow goers out there, all you spectators, if you see them little ones jamming out by you, strutting their stuff, feel free to hoot and holler, encourage, clap, give them a round of applause because they will definitely show it. I know when I was a little one and someone would be yelling, screaming for me because I was doing that one sweet move only on one side, I'd really, really tear it up when I heard someone clapping and hollering and whistling for me. So don't be shy. Feel free to let them know you appreciate it. Let them know you like it. All right, 808 boys, Tiny Tot song. Put your hands together, folks. Old MacDonald had a farm. Such a classic. That's such a fun song to sing. We're going to ask all the Tiny Tots, come on out over here to my right, your left. Follow our arena director right here, and he'll get you your awesome, beautiful, super sweet and tasty candy lei. Come on out and receive our candy lei. Yeah, if you enjoyed what you see, folks, put your hands together. Let them hear it one more time. These are our future, and they really appreciate it when you let them know it. Also, to my right here, this last tent over here, you see some of our color guard getting their shop on over there. But that is a Powwow stand here, a craft vendor, and they have T-shirts, and they got ribbon skirts, and they might have some beadwork. They got all kinds of stuff for sale over there. I have a T-shirt over there. It has various styles of cradle boards on it as well. If you didn't know or are unfamiliar with our Anishinaabe cradle boards or our Native American cradle boards, in our language we say Dikkanagin. And that is our cradle board, our Anishinaabe style cradle board. We also have a T-shirt there that has all different kinds of cradle boards on there. And our cradle board often was called our first teacher. It taught us what it was like to be caressed and held and being safe. It taught us good core strength. It taught us good posture. It taught us to pay attention with our eyes and ears. And it also allowed our parents to continue to work while they knew we were there watching, while we were safe, while we were protected. And myself, I was in a cradle board until my feet were poking out. And my mom had to make me another one. It was just a big old plank. She'd wrap me and duct tape me into that thing. I think she just didn't want me running around, but she, so we got a lot of good, nice goods over there. That's the last tent here on our right. And then come support our local vendors there. Like I said, there's some ribbon skirts. There's some t-shirts. There's all kinds of other crafts and stuff over there. Again, our host drum, the boys have some t-shirts as well. So go check them out. This time we're going to call our ladies, our women golden age. Now is your time to shine. Come on out. Again, I'm not going to call you out. I'm not going to tell you if you're golden age or not. I'm just going to kind of look at you and be like, are you sure you're not golden age? No, I'm just joking. But yeah, golden age, come on out. We're going to move to our host drum here. For our golden age song, looks like we got some jingle dress dancers. We got some traditional dancers, northern and southern, I believe. And they're going to show you their stuff. They're going to show their respective dance styles, showcase their moves, showcase how they do it here in our Powwow circle. So again, come on out, ladies. Don't be shy. Come right on out to the arena. Let our arena director see how many we have. That way he can determine whether he's going to give you 3 or 4 songs.
Hey, we'll probably have that voice tomorrow.
I'm joking. You're probably going to get 1 song. Unless you want 3 or 4. Perfect weather to dance 3 or 4 songs at the Powwow in Paradise, though. All right, we got our golden age women. Don't be shy. Come on out. Come right out onto the arena, right to the center of the arena. You guys are golden age and you have earned it. So flaunt it. Show off your style. All right, we're going to move on down to the sounds of TBZ, all the way from the streets of Minneapolis. The boys, golden age women. All right, folks, put your hands together. Our women's golden age, showing us how it's done still. Awesome dancing ladies. Mahalo and miigwech. Miigwech for joining us. Mahalo here in Powwow in Paradise here in beautiful Waikiki, Honolulu. Enduring those 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-hour flights to come and join us here. I don't know how many movies you were able to watch on the way over.
Oh man, I must have missed the giveaway, huh?
We're going to be coming back to our host drum, the boys here for our men's golden age. I'd like to call out all our men's golden age at this time. Be making your way on out into the center of the arena. Don't be shy. Come on out. We know you got the moves. You just got to come and show it. Hey, we got a lineup of Golden Age dancers here. This could be top 3 at any powwow here throughout the North America right now. Any given powwow. Or any given Sunday, as they say. Yeah, we're gonna. Whenever you boys are ready, we're gonna be coming on back on over here to our host drum TBZ for a Golden Age men. Looks like we got some traditional dance, or we got any traditional dancers. But oh, we got one. Oh yeah, here we go, coming on in. Fashionably late. He's like, I'll wait. I'll wait for him. All right, so man's golden age, the boys. Let them have it. Don't go easy on them. They still got it. If you like what you see, folks, let them hear it. Put your hands together. Golden Age men. All right. Put your hands together once again. Golden Age men showing us how it's done. Now, awesome fellow camaraderie, too. Out here shaking hands, giving appreciation to one another. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of years experience. Whole bunch of years experience out there. You guys just witnessed many, many years of showing us youngins how it's done. I'm going to say miigwech to our Golden Age men. Also, I got an announcement here for all of you powwow goers. our head dancers, Mr. Gabe DeRozier and Diane DeRozier, they are sponsoring a street clothes special. Be men and women combined. So that means if you don't have an outfit and you want to go out there and show us your moves, they will be offering a special, I believe, tomorrow during tomorrow's session. They're going to be having a street clothes special, paying cash money, top three, first, second, third place, men and women combined. So be thinking about it, folks. Be watching, checking out your favorite dancer, stealing 2 or 3 or 7 moves. And yeah, be thinking about it. I want to say miigwech and mahalo to our head dancers. Put your hands together for our head dancers. They do not have to do that, folks, but showing their appreciation, giving back to the Powwow Circle, as we are often taught to do. They are sponsoring a special. Again, street clothes, first, second, third, cash prizes. So those without outfits will be men and women combined, and that'll be taking place tomorrow, I believe. Street clothes special. So we're going to go with a round dance with the 808 boys. So we getting a round dance ready here. Again, I want to make an announcement just behind me here. The ONNO booth, they have an awesome big poster here, and they see they have a black shirt there hanging, flying in the wind. Those shirts, unfortunately, didn't make it in time, but you can pre-order. So come on over and get a t-shirt. They are doing pre-orders right now. So you can give them all your information and give them your Junya, give them your Juda, give them your Mazeska. I don't know how you say money in Hawaii, but you come see them at the booth here, the tent right behind. They have awesome t-shirt there. And come and support the ONNO Powwow Committee, the ONNO Powwow in Paradise. Again, this is a very grassroots effort here to put on this celebration. And many, many long, hard work hours and dedicated to sponsoring this event. And, you know, so they don't have a big, huge group of 30 people putting on this powwow. But come and support them, get a t-shirt. And pre-order t-shirt, and they'll get all your information, and you can get all that taken care of. But come see them, because those ladies back there are looking a little lonely, and they want someone to come visit them. I don't know if they're single or not, but that's beside the point. But yeah, come see them. They're looking a little lonely over there. Just doing my part, guys. I don't know, just doing my part. So come and see them. Get an order a t-shirt directly behind the MC stand. So we're going to move on over to a friendship dance here, a round dance. You don't need an outfit. You don't need nothing but 2 feet and a hand. Come on out, join hands and social. This is a social dance. So moving over here to our local host drum, 808 boys from right here in Honolulu and other parts of Hawaii. 808 boys, gonna do it to you. A round dance time. So we need our head dancers out here to lead off and show us how it's done. 808 boys, round dance time. Again, everybody is welcome. Come on out, join hands. Friendship dance here at Powwow in Paradise. Here 2023 in beautiful Magic Island, Waikiki. Don't get any better than this, folks. All right, Miigwech Mahalo, that round dance social song. We're going to come on back to the boys for one more while we got you all out there ready, rocking and rolling. You guys are all feeling the music, feeling the beat. So we're going to come on back to TBZ for one more round dance song, and then we're going to clear the arena as we got a special treat for you coming your way after this song here. All right, round dance time here. The boys, take it away.
Sing one of the top 40s. That's all I need.
are enjoying yourself, everybody scream! All right, now you can put your hands together, folks. Leave it to TBZ to give us the okey doke with the ever elusive tail on the round dance. Good job, boys. Touche. Touche. I like it. All right, folks, we're going to clear the arena here, and we got a special treat for you at this time. We have a hoop dancer, Mr. Jace Elton, all the way from California, making his home here in beautiful Hawaii now. And he is Dene from the Tabaha clan on his mother's side, the Water's Edge clan. And he's going to be performing a hoop dance for you here this afternoon. We're going to ask our, I believe next up in order is our local host, the 808 Boys, to have a hoop dance song ready for Mr. Jace Elton. He's a newer hoop dancer, and he's definitely got some moves, and he's going to strut his stuff for you. Here, our hoop dance. If you're not familiar, you've never been to a Powwow, you've never seen hoop dance, our hoop dance celebration, it's definitely a performance. But a long time ago, this hoop dance originated, much like our jingle dress for the Anishinaabeg people. But our tribes in the Southwest, this dance has come to us by way of a dream, and it was a healing dance originally. And all the different formations, the different moves that you'll see Mr. Jace here performing, they emulate different things you might see in the natural world, the different animals, the different plants, the different things you might see bring about healing to each one and every one of us. And again, it was used to be a ceremonial dance, and has since made its way into our powwow circle. It's definitely now a social dance. It's a dance of celebration of life and movement. And so if you feel free to put your hands together, hoot and holler, let them hear it. If you see something you like, maybe you see something that he's doing, a move that you really appreciate, don't be shy. Let him know you hear it, because definitely as a dancer and as a singer, there's no better feeling than to have people who are watching, spectators, show their appreciation, that love, that live, that energy. He's going to feel it. He's going to appreciate it as he's dancing here this afternoon. So once again, give it up here for our hoop dancer, local Californian as well as Hawaiian. His name is Jace Elton. So put your hands together, folks. Our hoop dance. Whenever you're ready, 808 Boys. can see, we have some patrons here letting them know their appreciation. They're putting some dollars out here, showing their appreciation for this beautiful hoop dance exhibition. We get our area director out here to kind of corral some of this blowing money. Whether it's $1 or $50 or $100, feel free to come on out and show your appreciation for this beautiful, beautiful hoop dance. Oh no, you gotta be quicker than that. All right, here we go, folks. We're on the home stretch here. Wow, look at that. Amazing, beautiful. Yeah, put your hands together, folks. Let them hear it. Awesome, amazing hoop dancing by none other than Jace Elton, local Hawaiian here from California. He is Dene from the Water's Edge clan, the Tabaha clan on his mother's side. Awesome dancing. Again, you might have seen something that you liked out there, and so that way you see the different people running out there and placing some coffee money out there for him, showing their gratitude and their appreciation for his talent, his skills, and sharing his beautiful dancing with us here today. I always think it's funny when they watch Indian people at powwows, and they might really be liking someone's dancing. Maybe it's a tiebreaker, or maybe it's an exhibition or hoop dance, and you'll see people, they'll go out there with their dollar and they kind of strut out there, and then they throw their dollar out, and then when they throw their dollar out, they take off running like they're real scared or something, like that dancer's gonna get them. They take off running, real hands beside their, running real scared like a little kid, and you're chasing them when everyone runs out there and they throw their dollar, and they won't even get by the dancer either. They'll get about 20 feet away and they'll kind of try to chuck it, and it won't even get there. They'll kind of blow around. They'll take off running real scared like. So yeah, that was our hoop dancer, Mr. Jace Elton. We're going to be moving into some. So we're going to go 2 intertribals here. Our host drums, our only drums. TBZ be standing by with the intertribal, followed by our 808 boys. Then we're going to be moving into our exhibitions here with our women's traditional be standing by, followed by our men's traditional. Could be start to showcase our different dance styles, our different categories of dance, if you will. We have our women's traditional be standing by. We have women's traditional from all over the place, from all over the Turtle Island as well as the Hawaiian Islands as well. Hey Sky, I got a joke for you. So if you're Hawaiian in the living room and you're Mexican in the kitchen, what are you when you're in the bathroom? If you're Hawaiian in the living room and you're Mexican in the kitchen, what are you in the bathroom? European. Lame jokes. I got dad jokes to go around. We're gonna be starting pulling out some dad jokes here as we move about the day, just to kind of break up the day here and give these guys a little breather here in between songs. I really like that joke. You're European if you're in the bathroom. European. Yeah. Some of my singers are just now getting it over here. Huh? What? You're Caucasian? No. European. Yeah. No, not from Europe. You're literally just... Never mind. I got another one real quick. This one's a little... Since we're on the subject of bathrooms, did you know that the diarrhea is hereditary? Did you know that? It runs in your genes. So we're on the subject of bathrooms here. Yeah, a little gross, but gotta slip them in there when you can. All right, we're gonna move on. We need our head dancers, Gabe and Diane. We're gonna go 2 intertribals, 2 internations here, and we're gonna move about our day. Move about our day. We're gonna wait here for our color guard. They're gonna do a little securage of our flags. If you don't know what "idge" is, it's an Indian word. You can put it on the end of anything, and it makes it that much. It's an emphasizer, if you will. "Idge." Say securage. It's you're gonna be tying something down. You guys gonna do some jammage? All right. TBZ's ready to give us some jammage of the Intertribal. All right, here we go. Head dancers. Again, remember, everybody come on out. You don't need no regalia. You don't need no nothing. Oh my, Guinea Pig. Everybody come on in and dance. Any ONNO members need someone at the MC booth? ONNO staff, ONNO members. Send someone my way. All right. Put your hands together, folks. Let them hear it. That was TBZ with a rockin' Intertribal. We got one more Intertribal, and we're going to be moving on into some of our exhibition dancing. So, yeah, come on out. I see some of you stand on the side, tapping your feet, nodding your head. That means you want to dance. So come on out, fill up this arena. You do not need a regalia. You do not need a shawl. You do not need anything but yourself. Gonna move on down to our local host boys, 808, with another Intertribal. All right, everyone, don't go anywhere. Come on out. All right, folks, put your hands together. 808 boys with that intertribal, internation. We're going to be moving on down to some exhibition dancing. So we're going to call out all of our women traditional dancers. Please take the floor at this time. We like to showcase your moves, all of your moves. We know you got a bunch of moves, all you women's traditional dancers. Gonna be calling out each and every one. We got some southern dancers here. We got some northern dancers. We're gonna call everyone on out. All women's traditional. All women's traditional. There was about 5 or 6 out there in the tribals, and they're like, I'm gonna go sit down and then wait for it to be called, and I'm gonna be coming back out. They have to go touch up their rouge. If you're too young, you might not know what rouge is. If you know what rouge is, give me a holler. All the golden age women yelling, screaming over there. All right, women's traditional, come on out. To those that are new to the powwow circle, maybe you're just experiencing your first powwow. Maybe you've been to powwows, but maybe somebody didn't tell you. Maybe you didn't know. Our women's traditional dancers is one of our older form of dances. Powwows have actually only been around for less than 200 years. And originally they were victory dances, so oftentimes even called scalp dances, different things such as that nature. But our women's traditional dancers our women would come and dance on the outside of the arena here to honor our men, our warriors, their fathers, their uncles, their husbands, their brothers. And they would oftentimes come back from battle, and they would come and honor them by dancing on the outside. And over time, our women's traditional dance has evolved into many different styles here, and there's many different tribal origins of their dance as well, and they each have their own story, their own background of how they came to be. But today, our women's traditional, they dance in many ways. Some dance stationary, some move about throughout the arena. Our southern dancers also have their own way of dancing as well. So today, you're going to see some of these dances showcased here. We have our women's southern cloth. We have some women's southern buckskin, I believe, as well. We have northern cloth, and I think that's about it. And we got northern buckskin as well, too. So a lot of these dances, a lot of these dresses, sometimes they're family designs, they're family beadwork, they're family colors, possibly even sometimes their own clan colors. Different things like that are often passed down throughout our powwow world, our powwow country, and they're different styles have passed on like that. So we're going to move on down to our host, Northern Drum, TBZ, here with our women's traditional dancers. All right, whenever you are ready, gentlemen, give us a song for our women traditional dancers. Very popular dance today. You see, probably one of our bigger styles here today at our Powwow in Paradise. So with that, moving on over, the boys, women's traditional. All right, folks, put your hands together. That was our beautiful women's traditional dancers from all over Turtle Island, coming to share their dance styles with you here at the ONNO 2023 Powwow in Paradise. Again, couldn't ask for better weather here. It's nice and breezy. It's a little cool, not too windy. Sun pops out here and there. Get a nice little sweat on when you dance, but you're not overheated. Oftentimes in the summertime, sometimes we can go to some powwows and they can be warm, especially when you're wearing your Indian clothes, your powwow clothes. A lot of times our regalia, our outfit, they can be in upwards of 30 pounds worth of beadwork and feathers and applique and bells and all kinds of stuff. And that can get pretty tough to dance in the heat. But we do it because we love it. We love this way of life, and really, really happy that to see so many people here come from the mainland, from all over Turtle Island to come and powwow with each and every one of you here today. So we're going to call out our men's traditional for your exhibition. All of our men's traditional dancers be calling on you. I know we have some. I know we have a few. Going to be calling all other dancers. Please also be standing by, tying them on, making sure you're good to go. Going to be going to our women's jingle and men's grass, followed by our women's fancy and men's fancy. I know we have a couple little men's fancy bustle dancers, so that'll be a special treat for you as well. So at this time, men's traditional. Men's traditional. He's walking away. He's like, I'm going to get me a fry bread. I know he was out there Golden Age too, but if you've already danced Golden Age and you want to dance with the rest of your category, feel free to join up, jump on out here, join us here. This dance is one of our older dances. And it's known as one of our warrior dances, and oftentimes you'll see them when they're out in the arena. You'll hear different MCs and different people talking about them, telling their story while they're out here. Sometimes they'll tell a story of a battle or a war or maybe even a hunt. And so we're going to move on to our men's traditional, and we're going to be asking, we got a special request here for our host drum, the boys, to sing this special men's traditional style dance. So I have our boys here ready, rocking and rolling. This is what they do year in and year out throughout the summertime and even in the winter months. Our powwows often take place throughout the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes even our powwows up in, some of our northern territory states, North Dakota, Montana, Peshabi Town. Yeah, sometimes our dances will go well into the night, into the morning hours, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Today we're only going to powwow till about 5 or 6. But we're gonna be on it though. Again, all of you dancers out there that may not have regalia, be watching, because our head dancers, Gabe and Diane, sponsoring cash prizes, 1st through 3rd places tomorrow, street clothes special. So if you're looking to make some extra cash, or maybe you just want to come out and dance for the love of it, be watching. All right, men's traditional dancers, TBZ, come on out. Show us what you got. Let them hear it, folks. Put your hands together. Our men's traditional dancers. Hey, put your hands together. That was our men's traditional dancers, our warriors dance. It was also said that this dance and that bustle there had come between a treaty, a peace agreement between our some of our first earlier powwow tribes, our Omaha tribe and our Lakota people. That bustle there, they had put their feathers together in a circle, and that represents that unity, that peace, that they weren't going to fight, they weren't going to battle anymore. And I see those two spikes there, the upward spikes on that bustle. It represents those arrows that those tribes were hanging those arrows up, and they weren't going to be in battle anymore. So it's one of our stories of our traditional dance that bustle come to be through a peace agreement between our tribes, the Omaha and the Lakota people. So just a little background here on some of our dances as we move about here through the day and into the evening. Want to try to educate as much as we can. We know we have a lot of people here that are may not frequent powwows very often. Maybe this is your first time. How many first-time powwowers we got here? Let's hear it.
Yeah.
3 of you? Oh, we've got a bunch of powwow veterans. Only 3 first-timers, huh? All right. We're going to move on to our women's jingle dress dance. We're going to call you out into the arena now. All you women's jingle dress dancers, there was quite a bit in the grand entry. Where are you hiding? They're all sitting at Cheesecake Factory right now. Didn't even change, sitting in their dress. Getting that sweet corn tamale cakes. Women's jingle dress. So we got any women's jingle dress around? We got 1. I see 1. I hear 1. I hear 3. I hear 4. All right, we got enough. I think we got enough to dance, guys. A little bit of background here again on our women's jingle dress. Women's jingle dresses origin stories come from our Anishinaabe people, our Ojibwe people of North America and Canada. And one of the stories, one of the more popular, one of the more frequent stories you'll hear of this dress is that it's a healing dress. Again, it was originally a healing ceremony. And one of the stories go that there was a gentleman and he had a family member, a young woman who fell very ill. And during this time, Western medicine, traditional medicine, and our healers, nothing was working. And during a dream, he received teachings to how this dress looked, how it was supposed to sound, and how to construct it, and how it was to be danced. And we here, as Native American people, and even our Native Hawaiian people, we know that our earth is our mother, and it's our first provider. And one of our stories is also told that when we were the last ones put here, all the plants, all the animals, everything, that Western medicine, even though our traditional healers, nothing was working to heal her, this ceremony was performed, and she got well, and she was able to live a long life, and it was because of the healing of this dress brings. And so again, just a little bit of background here. This dress comes from our Anishinaabeg people, our Ojibwe people, and just one of the stories. You know, there's a couple different stories, and we're always taught and told that our stories, you know, they may vary, they may be different, but we know them to be true. And so wanted to share a little bit here, educate a little bit about this women's jingle dress dance. It was originally a healing dance, and now it's a dance for social times to celebrate life and movement. And so our women jingle dress dancers rather, will be performing here, exhibition for you. So we're going to move it on to our 808 boys for our women's jingle dress. Take it away. Folks, put your hands together. That was our women's jingle dress, but we got a surprise. We're going to ask our women's jingle dress dancers to take a breather, maybe get a quick swig of water. Maybe if we have our pit crews, our family members, we're going to give them a quick breather here, but we're going to go to slip and slide. No, just kidding. No, we're going to call on our host drum here, the boys, for a sidestep. This is one of our healing dances for our women's jingle dress, and this is also known as a secondary song for one of our has a special beat, and it's a special dance for our women's jingle dress dancers. And I know they even though it's cloudy, I know it's still warm out there once you get moving. So we're gonna allow our women's jingle dress dancers a little time to catch your breath. You can maybe get a drink of water, maybe a puff of a cigarette or something. I don't know. Still got smokers? Do people still smoke out here? I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. But we're gonna move to just 2 push-ups and a tail for our women's jingle dress dancers, for our medicine dress dancers here. A sidestep song. I don't know. You girls ready out there? You ready to rock and roll? I think they're professionals. They're ready. They're good to go. Some do this all the time. So we're going to move over to the boys. Sidestep song, 2 and a tail. Folks, if you like what you're seeing, put your hands together, let them hear it. Folks, put your hands together one more time. Women's jingle dress. Very awesome dancing, ladies. Miigwech and mahalo to you. Again, we're going to be doing this all over again tomorrow. So if you got friends or family, maybe they couldn't make it today, but their schedule's free tomorrow, come on back and bring a friend. Show them what our powwow in paradise is like. So we're going to do this all over again tomorrow. And again, tomorrow we'll be looking forward for that head dancer special, street clothes special. So all those that have, maybe you don't have regalia, maybe you just didn't bring it with you. Maybe you couldn't pack it on the plane, or you're too scared to check it. But or maybe you're just here enjoying the powwow and you like what you see and you wanna try it out. Our head dancers, Gabe and Diane, they're gonna be sponsoring a street clothes special, cash prizes for 1st through 3rd place. That's men's and women combined. So a lot of times those are real fun to watch. Sometimes you'll get some first-time dancers. Sometimes you'll get some pros out there, and they're gonna be putting it all out there for you to see. All right, we're going to move over to our 808 boys, and we're going to be calling out our men's non-bustle grass dancers. Come on out, take the floor, gentlemen. And, you know, we have some awesome grass dancers here of all ages. Again, if you were out there during the golden age and you want to come on out and join, feel free to come on out and strut your stuff. Shake your shoulders, maybe throw your hips around a little bit. Grass dancers are known for throwing their hips. Not just the hula dancers here. These grass dancers can definitely shake it. They can shake it too. I got a gentleman come up and he shared a native dad joke, he said. A native Hawaiian dad joke, and he wanted me to share it. He said, if you're Hawaiian and you want to communicate with the ocean, how do you do it? You just wave. Again, I'm all for dad jokes. I got tons of them, but if you have one you want to share, we'll definitely do that too. So we got our grass dancers out here, and we're going to be giving them a song or two. So we're ready. It looks like we're ready to go. Going to be showing off their stuff. 808 boys, grass dance. Let them have it. All right, folks, put your hands together. Let them hear our men's grass dancers. All right, folks, put your hands together. That was our men's grass dancers. And we're also going to ask our men's grass dancers, get a breather, get a swig of water, something cold and wet.
I was just scared. I didn't even know those words.
What kind of song you want, Adrian? Crow hop, double beat? We're going to do something short and sweet. We're gonna give them a foot slide, also known as a crow hop. You might have seen this right after Grand Entry. we had our dancers all do a sneak up and a crow hop, kind of go in old style, old school with it, a little bit of a throwback. So we're going to allow our dancers here to take a breather. Again, this is one of our older styles of dance. If you're new to powwow, maybe you here a first time, or you maybe just aren't aware. But our dancers here, our grass dancers, you'll see they have long fringes on their dance regalia. And this dance comes to us from the Omaha tribe, and there's grass dance societies throughout the Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Canada. But our grass dancers, one of the origin stories here, one of the more prolific or I guess more popular stories here of our grass dance is a long time ago in the prairies, the grass would be really long, and so when they would need to clear an area for maybe moving camp or some type of a ceremony or a gathering or a dance, they would send the young men out to clear the dance, and oftentimes they would do that by stomping on the dance to flatten it out, and sometimes they would do that, and it became a really a thing that our boys would do. And sometimes they would told that that the long fringes on the outfits, they represent how that prairie grass would blow and flow, side to side. So when you're watching our dancers will often be a mirror while they're out there dancing. They'll do one thing one way and the same thing on the other side. And so it's all about that balance that our dancers have. And so wanting to showcase our men's grass dancers just a little bit more. And we're going to be providing them with 2 push-ups, 2 times through of a crow hop or a foot slide by our host drum here, the boys. So our dancers, are you ready? Singers, are you ready? Oh, they're going to do a short one. So even though it's short, they're going to go 4 times through. So it's still going to be about 2 push-ups normal. But it's a short song. So we're going to give you 4 anyways. So we're going to give the people what they want. All right. Foot slide. Let them hear it. Put your hands together. Men's grass dancers. More time. Putting it all out there, leaving it all on the line for you here at the Powwow in Paradise. Beautiful Waikiki, Hawaii, here on Magic Island. So awesome dancing. Miigwech gentlemen, mahalo to each and every one of you. We know it's tough to get out there and strut your stuff and show your moves and shake it, but we appreciate it for sure. All right, moving on to our women's fancy shawl dancers. We're going to ask that you take their arena now. Our women's fancy shawl, or sometimes also called the women's graceful shawl. It's also known as the women's butterfly dance too, as many of their moves are very graceful but very energetic, and sometimes to be told that they're seen to mimic the butterfly movements. And so this is a very, very energetic but graceful dance, and we have very, very pleased to see we have many, many shawl dancers here today. So for your viewing and pleasure and entertainment, we got a special treat here. And we're moving on over to our 808 boys. So if our boys can have a song ready for our women's fancy shawl dancers. As you can see, this is a very vibrant dance, a lot of bright colors, very quick feet work. You guys do feet work or do you foot work? I don't know. Sometimes I think you do feet work. I like to call it feet work because you're doing it on both sides, right? You're not just doing one foot. You're doing both foot. All right, we're going to move on down. 808 boys, women's fancy shawl, going to show off their stuff and show us all that beautiful feet work. All right, Miigwech, our graceful, fancy shawl dancers. And special treat again. You guys already know what's coming. Only like 2 of them are like, yeah, I'm out of here. The rest are like, we know. We're going to ask our host drum to get a song ready as well for our women's graceful fancy shawl dancers, our butterfly dance. And what'd you say, Sky? A bullet? They want a bullet. Not a cannon, not a rifle. They want a bullet. And they want a grenade or nothing like that. They want a bullet. You guys got a bullet? I think you got a bullet. You can say it like that, like you're from Oklahoma. A bullet. Like that. a good way like that. So we'll allow our dancers here to catch a breath, get a drink of water. As you can see, our dancers here, they're all ages out here, and I don't know what's up with these little ones, but they're huffing and puffing, and the moms and the grandmas are out there just like, let's go. Let's do it. Bring it on. They're like, it's already been brought in. Who knows where that's from? Anybody? No? Bring it on. Put your hands together, folks. TVZ with the burner. The bullet, as you will. As Sky calls it, a bullet. As you can see, there was some trick stops in there, and there was a trick stop at the ending. Long time ago, before we had competition powwows, the competition was still there, but it was between the dancers and the drum. And the drum would sing songs, and as a dancer, you're told that when you need to do your homework, you need to learn songs and find out when the stops are and all the trickery that the drums have, and so it's the drum's job sometimes to if they're challenged by a dancer, or maybe they're challenging the dancer, they say, hey, I know we got a song that's gonna get you. And, over time, the dancers would hear it, and they'd learn it, and they'd pick up on it. And if the dancers stopped on time when the drum stopped, then the dancer won. And in this case, we had some dancers that won, and we had some dancers that lost. So, miigwech for sharing that awesome trick song there, providing a little trickery for our dancers here. And we got a lost phone here. And it's Samsung, so no blue messages, but it's got a fire on there. Oh, here we go. We found it real quick. I was about to pull up some messages and make some calls, but order some Uber Eats or something. But yeah, we're gonna call out our boys and men's fancy bustle. I know we got a couple of them. Come on out front and center. This is a very high-paced, fast-paced, energetic dance, and you see it's a lot of awesome feet work and a lot of energy, lots and lots of energy. And we got one young man here, and I know we had another one earlier, but might be taking a nap or maybe in the food line. I don't know. And then we got a request for Daryl and Nigel, Street Close. Come on out. Nigel went to go get his bass drum. I think he's gonna set up. Tomorrow. But we got our men's fancy bustle out here. Want to ask our young relative here, nephew, step out in the middle of the arena so people can take a look at you and they can stare at you before you dance. As you can see, this dance here has 2 bustles, one on the top in the upper neck shoulder area and one on the waist. And this dance originates from the Ponca tribe in Oklahoma. And it's a very, very energetic, fast-paced dance. And it's also known as a war dance as well. But, some of the dances here, this is one of our newer style dances in our powwow world, our powwow circuits. And so we're going to ask our host drum here to sing a song for our nephew here, our lone fancy dancer at the moment. I know we had another one. Maybe he went for a swim, took a dip. But we're going to move here for our men's fancy feather dancers, or dancer, if you will. Are you ready, nephew? Ready to rock and roll? He's always ready. He said, bring it on. All right, anytime you're ready, boys. Men's fancy, the boys. Yeah, put your hands together, let them hear. One more time, folks. Let them hear. Show your appreciation. Yeah, nailed it. Yee! Awesome dancing young warrior. This little gentleman here, he's no stranger to the power world. He's been dancing since he could walk. He's a viral sensation on YouTube. He challenged the drum and he nailed all the stops when he was just a little guy dancing on the side of the arena. You can look it up, see it on YouTube, and he's a sight to see and behold. And we know, again, that our future is in good hands with all of our young dancers that we have. So much awesome talent amongst our little ones. You know, like I said before, when you don't think they're watching, they are watching, and they are proving to us that they are going to be the future. They ones to watch out for. So miigwech again, mahalo to our young fancy dancer coming and showing the moves, and he nailed that stop too, trick stop from the boys. So very, very awesome. We're going to be moving here. I know we have I think we have a speaker coming up at some point here. Hilani at some point, I'm not sure when. So we're gonna take a little bit, give a little bit of a breather here to our host drums, and hopefully I don't butcher this name too much, but Halani Sonoda Pale or Pale maybe. Hawaiian activists. We're gonna have a little bit of a break here at some point to hear some words of inspiration from our local Hawaiian activist, Hilani. So I know if somebody is around, can maybe get word to them. But we want to provide we know our singers here have been doing a fine job singing, lots and lots of singing. It's tough singing when you have two groups, but they're made for it. This is what they do. We're going to do 808 for an intertribal here before we move into our special speaker here, Hilani. So we're going to first call for Hilani. We're going to go 808 intertribal dancing. We need our head staff, our head dancers. Come on out. I think we might be having a potato dance at some point. We might be having a two-step here at some point as well. A couples dance or a partner dance. But for right now, we're going to move over to 808 Boys, Intertribal. Also, we have all right, miigwech for that Intertribal 808 Boys. Also, we're going to have a little bit of a break here. We're going to be allowing our host drums to grab some food. I believe our I believe the Indian taco stand is going to be delivering some tacos over here for our host drum. So that being said, we're going to be taking a short breather here, a little bit of a break. And soon when we come back, or maybe during our break, I believe, we'll be hearing from Hilani, I believe. Hopefully I'm not butchering that name. But we have some good words coming from our Hawaiian activist and speaker, Hilani. So that's going to be coming up shortly during our break. But during this time, I'd like to say, Miigwech, let's give a round of applause for our host drums, 808 boys, and the boys. We'll be convening here in a little bit, shortly. We're allowing a little bit of a break for our singers to get something to eat, and our dancers to kind of take a load off for just a little bit. And we'll be joining you guys shortly. But for now, we're going to have a little bit of a break, allowing our singers to get their munch on. So, Miigwech, mahalo.